too.
It's all good.
Don't swear on the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, hi.
Don't do your swears.
Welcome to the Bad Art Show. This is Bad News number 7. I'm Jenna Sparrow, the host of this. I have some guests with me today.
Kurt Luckman Techfield, the famous drone developer.
Ah, yes, Kurt Luckman Techfield.
And
Michael Ridley.
there we go. All right.
Kurt Luckman Techfield. And, I work for Turkish Delight. It's the name of a...
You work for TD?
For TD.
How long you been?
Generationally.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. My dad used to work there.
So, first topic of the day is a techie topic.
Well, who wrote Who Let the Dogs Out?
This is the caption of the article.
Okay, well, that's grounds to drone strike Art Basel.
Well, this is actually an article from December, so we're jumping back in time.
I as a swarm drone technician, I can confidently say I would pull the trigger on blowing them up for that headline.
Yeah.
And I know they didn't write it. Some publication wrote it, but I'm that upset that we're going to have to genocide the Art Basel Festival.
I like that you call it Basil instead of Basil. That's nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Basel? Have you been to Art Basel?
No, I don't know shit.
No?
No, I don't know.
This is his first. Do you guys know who Beeple is?
No.
Beeple is he's a street artist?
So he's a NFT digital artist.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's an
yeah.
online artist.
And his name's Beeple?
Yeah, I got to say, I love the name Beeple. It's very fun to say, Beeple, you know? I hate his art and everything that he stands for.
What is his art?
So he's a digital artist. We're looking at what he put out at Art Basel here, but a lot of what he does is...
Basel. It's Art Basel.
And there's going to be people who argue me on this, but essentially it's AI art. It's just like Technicolor.
Are you a Bepley fan?
A beep? I'm not.
It's Bepley. It's pronounced.
He was one of the big power players during the NFT movement when that became really, really big. That people, which is like the Beanie Babies of our time.
Yeah, I didn't like the old.
What did he do in NFTs? Did he make Bored Ape Yacht Club?
He wasn't Bored Ape Yacht Club. He did his own NFTs, and
if
he
it wasn't racist, then I don't want to see it.
He was one of the highest earners of NFTs. You want me to address that Bored Ape is racist because it is.
Yeah, that's the only reason I bought it.
You're selling digital monkeys. Sounds pretty racist to me, dude.
Bored apes. I put everything.
Digital lazy monkeys.
The doom scrolling apes. Bored apes. Man, I'm bored.
Oh, apes! You want a yacht? You're just gonna be bored.
Yeah.
Just gonna be boring.
I didn't like it when they were slinging those monkey pics.
Are you aware of the NFT convention that was in?
I'm going to do a whole deep dive on it at some point. But this guy,
the lights turned out to be like tanning bed lights. Everybody got their fucking corneas fried.
Everyone got their eyes fucked up.
Somebody bought for the club lights of the NFT convention.
Yeah.
Got fucking high UV radiation lights.
Like you would need sunglasses to be in front of
them.
NFT, I mean, okay, you're going to give me your money for this horse shit, and then I'm going to have a convention that you're paying to go to. You're that much of not getting laid in life. And I'm guessing from Malaysia.
Dude, anybody who goes to that deserves their corneas
and
fried.
I'm gonna tan your fucking eyeballs into bacon. Your corneas are like bacon on your eyeball.
Oh, the future.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so...
Are you ready for this?
I bet,
is my NFT... I can't see it.
I bet all that shitty AI art is just bored into the back of their eyes. Like the actual Bored Ape is...
But by the way, that Bored Ape thing is 100%. Those some little online fucking twats thought they were funny putting little racial shit in there.
Yeah.
In the like hiding dicks in the fucking Little Mermaid.
Well, that's exactly what all NFTs are. On a technical level, they're not art. They're more similar to I would even say memes are higher art than what an NFT is because memes have a cultural significance to them.
Once again, you don't get that the not important part is the art. The important part is the investment. So what if I could cut out all that pain of getting physical art to launder your money through? And we just skip that.
Streamline.
But by doing that, it devalues the art to where it's no longer an investment. So that's why there was an NFT crash last year. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. The bubble completely burst.
Oh, I gotta check.
They're all worthless.
All my Puerto Rican barber friends went broke with NFTs. Literally, all my Puerto Rican.
Who would have guessed?
They moved to an island, a rich island of Puerto Rico.
So okay,
yeah, rich Puerto Rico.
So
Puerto Rico too.
Puerto Rico too.
So back to Beeple. So Michael Joseph Winkleman is his actual name.
Wow. Well, Beeple and Winkleman, I got to say, it's a pretty lateral move.
I think
Michael
Beeple's
Joseph
better.
Beeple, that's better than Winkleman.
Yeah. So in his art, it's usually comical or it makes fun of things, political, social commentary, pop culture, blah, blah, blah. It's trying to be a meme, but it's not really even that relevant as trying to be a meme. So this is his display at Art Basel, and this is called Regular Animals 2025. The dog robots that Boston Dynamics had put out, I don't know if they actually bought those. I think they did, and then they had to alter them so they didn't get sued by Boston Dynamics.
So who is this guy? Where'd he come from?
So he popped off, like, I would say maybe during COVID or right before COVID from doing NFTs. So he became, I guess that was right before COVID, right? When NFTs really like hit, because they were still doing in-person stuff.
If I was stealing a bunch of people's money, I would have done a way cooler thing than this.
Yeah, so this essentially what he does is he takes these silicone masks of famous people, and Kim Jong-un, Andy Warhol, Pablo Picasso, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and even Beeple himself. And
Did he used to be a chick? I'm looking at a picture of him.
I don't think so. So these are supposed to be collectible items, and they're supposed to be funny, right? Because that's his whole thing. So I guess everyone's chasing after. Do you remember Comedian 2019 when Maurizio Cattleman had the bananas taped to the wall at Art Basel?
Yes, the banana on the wall.
The banana thing. So everyone has been chasing that shock value art at Art Basel. Like whatever the most shocking exhibition is in that contemporary art fair is the one that like gets everyone's attention and is going to sell for the most money and make that person famous. So it's like shock comedy, I guess is how I would describe it. But here's my issue with this. I think it's it's up here somewhere. Oh, did I not include his name?
What name?
So here's
Winkleman?
my issue. He did not create these masks. Another guy who does prosthetics for like movies and stuff like that created these masks. So that guy is kind of more the artist. I know this was Beeple's idea and designed to do this, but he didn't make the robots and he didn't make the masks. So he just paid other people to make all this shit for him.
Put it together.
And then he put himself into this group of very influential, important people as well.
Okay,
So it's
first
like
of all,
a commentary.
This is a rich kid who comes from a rich family, I promise you, because his name is Michael Joseph Winkleman. What are you going to be confused with another Michael Winkleman, you know?
Michael Joseph.
Yeah,
Wait,
so that's
you
a fancy
playing-
lad. So this is a fancy lad. Also, to be involved in NFTs, I'm just looking at his shit he did.
Yeah.
So he's from a rich fucking family. The Tree of Knowledge, his new generative sculpture. So
It's all shit. I
I'd
hate
look into
Beeple's
the
work. I
Winkleman
really
family.
do.
His dad just says he's an electrical engineer, no further information. But there's no fucking way that he's not connected to him, because everybody involved in NFTs and blockchain, from the FTX kid to the Winklevoss twin, every fucking stupid name you ever heard. Zucky who has a bunkie, as Theo says. All those motherfuckers came from a good family and were designated to be in charge of these things.
Yes.
So, because the NFT thing is such a scam.
Yes.
It's such a scam on such a basic level that anyone who isn't completely fucking retarded could see
Yes.
it from a mile away.
That's why I didn't fucking buy one. I was like, wait, so you're telling me that you own this picture that I can copy and paste?
That I can screenshot
Yes, I
right
can
now?
screenshot
What are
it.
you
How
talking
do you-
about?
Art Basel also is one of the most deeply involved, connected to, like, you know, creepy intel, occultism.
Yes.
And money
stories.
laundering, obviously, the thing
Yeah.
all art
So
is
if
connected
you're
to,
gonna be
right?
featured there, okay. And there's a thing. I remember when I got in a comedy, and you'd be like, "Who are these? How are these people like suddenly fucking taking?" Like, oh, they're
Yeah.
rich kids that were connected to someone in the industry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have connections before they even
Some
get
of them
in.
are
Yeah.
good. Some of them are people that I'm like are very. I think they're great, but you're like, how the fuck? Oh,
How did you blow up?
Yeah.
Right, and so
You blew up so fast. It's,
It's like
unnatural.
hacky
Look,
shock art and you
wait.
blowing up from it.
Hold
Like
on,
what?
Look at that.
What?
So you see that photo? A robot dog depicting Elon Musk, the richest person in the world. So right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there. No, he's not.
I know.
So do you see how Art Basel, like, there's this overall narrative that they push where they're like, look over here, so for some reason, everything hinges on me believing that this fucking guy is the richest man in the world, which there is literally not a chance that's possible. I mean, like, and when you bring it to anybody who knows about money, they go, yeah, well, obviously Forbes, they know he's not.
Yeah.
But they're all saying it over and over again.
He's the public face of what we decide means a billionaire. But there's obviously
And this is the
billionaires
public
that we
face of
don't
what's art.
know. You know, obviously that also.
I would have done it with all like the female rappers. I would have had a Cardi B one. I would have had a Nicki Minaj.
And
Don't
made
you
him have
remember?
fat asses and
yeah,
shit.
like
That
give
would be
him-
funny.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm an artist. I would have been like, dude, Nicki Minaj
Okay,
as a
Have you not
dog.
been to Madame Tussauds? You don't remember the Madame Tussauds wax museum.
Oh
that
yeah, in
People
LA.
kept doggy fucking the
Yeah, that's the point.
fucking no, not the other Cardi B.
Nikki.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
The Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj thing. People just kept rubbing their dicks on the wax ass.
So
Kept
funny.
waxing the wax ass. I only
Waxing
know about
black.
it because of outraged feminist articles about it.
Stop waxing off.
So
But that helps that museum.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
read this quote here, and then we'll move on from this because
Hold on,
I should have asked
my,
Todd.
my tech hair is.
Oh,
I just
no.
have to adjust it.
Adjust your tech.
I should have asked Todd if he knows Beeple or what he thinks of him. I'll ask him after
Todd
this.
who?
Todd.
My boy Todd?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if he does.
I wonder because they're kind of in. I don't know. Because he's not really a street artist. He's like a shock internet artist. But
well, he's also a rich Jewish kid, which means he knows about hip hop, graffiti, all the things when a breakdancer comes to your bar mitzvah and blows your mind the first time, and then you become a DJ or you become.
this guy would have been a DJ
moment
if he
that-
didn't find this. This is DJ energy for
the
sure.
moment that Jews are exposed to black culture, they're like, "Oh, I have to steal all of this."
No, well, I mean,
How do I
yo,
make money?
A lot of them are good at it.
Yeah, I love the Beastie Boys. I'll say that
Jews
right
will
now.
rock.
I'm
love
big
the
on the
Beastie-
Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys are pioneers of their field.
Yes, nobody
no
did what
question
Huge
of it.
Beastie Boy fan over here.
Nobody did what the Beastie Boys did.
Yeah.
Well, I
okay.
mean, a lot of people did the genre, but I see. What
But they were the beginning. Yeah. Life on the internet does often require emotional calluses of Teflon. But the notion that negative feedback confirms an artist's success by serving as proof that he is misunderstood or ahead of his time is narcissistic. It is also symptomatic of.
Did you write this?
No, but this is how I feel.
who
this is
wrote
the
this?
is the article.
Oh, okay.
The
I
one
just
that-
want to be clear who's saying this.
Yeah, it is also symptomatic of a defensive crypto bro culture that has alienated public support for digital art in the aftermath of the NFT. But I will also say this person is like the person who wrote this article is like angry because they're like he is giving a bad name to digital artists. And I'm like, but digital art is kind of like a cheap ripoff of art. I'm not saying there aren't good digital artists
Here
out
we
there.
go
There
with your
are.
bigotry towards digital artists.
No,
again.
there are, but it's few and far between because you're using a tool that does so much of the work for you that you really have to be extra
The future is
creative.
drones and digital art, not your boomer.
Well, you,
I'm
I'm
going to
just,
get a brush and make.
I'm
a
just
mess.
saying, for me to value you,
I'm gonna ruin my rent. I'm not getting my security deposit back.
yeah. I'm just saying, for me to value you as a digital artist, you really have to prove yourself because you're already using a thing that makes it kind of like a cheat code.
You don't think
You know.
that's awesome? This is like a Mr. Beast game.
He didn't even make it. The other guy made it. Who I'm gonna.
I
I'll
respect
add it
that
afterwards.
more than if he made it. Listen.
No, 'cause the guy who made the mess-
Because all artists are dirty people and whores. And I went to art school and I know.
Yeah.
And you don't get the people that make the thing. You're the least important thing on the face of the earth. AI is going to replace you. That's inevitable. And you're hearing that straight from Kurt Luckman Techfeld himself.
He's behind it.
No, I'm just a small cog in a wheel. Okay, and that's where it's going. And the guy that puts it together, the producer, that is really producers are not only the real heroes. Okay, not only real heroes, the ones who
face right
arranges. Because let's face it, artists, you're all dumb whores and you can't do shit. So that's why I come in. I was smart with my money. Don't blame me because you don't save your money. I saw you buy that fancy Fiero or whatever you have.
What
My
rant are you
fancy
on now?
Fiero.
Your hot gay Fiero.
My hot gay Fiero.
What was it? As a kid, it's not Miata.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
Miata.
Miata.
I
Yeah.
confused
How
it with a
dare you call it a Fiero?
Because it was a car on the Jersey Shore that they would say gay guys bought Fieros and Miatas. It was just small men.
Miatas
If
are pretty
I would
fucking
like
cool.
yeah, I can't fit in one. There's a lot of shoes that I can't get.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next thing that we have here,
Jimmy
our
Carter
next
fucking
article.
sucks.
He does.
He's no George W. Bush.
I will say Jimmy Carter is no George W. Bush. This is true.
This looks like what I would have thought George W. Bush did.
No,
instead
this
of
is.
the compelling artwork that George W. Bush does do.
I
Nah,
will
this
say
this is first place in a 5th grade art contest.
it's not great. I will say the waterfall is exceptionally bad over
Yeah, it
there on the
sucks
right.
ace.
I mean, it looks very two-dimensional. It's rough. So these are the works by
When did he paint these? When he
U.S.
was 4?
President Jimmy Carter. I have.
Look at the proportions of the guy shooting the gun.
No, I like that he.
Also,
The
I
gun
like,
looks bent. I know.
also I like how the gun looks like it's like an elephant gun that's supposed to be snapped in half, but it's connected. That's how
Yeah.
it's so bent.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's.
it looked like he was drooping like Elmer Fudd's gun sometimes.
yeah. It looks like
Bugs
a
Bunny
gun.
puts a carrot in it.
Yeah,
or
it looks
something.
like a gun that just ejaculated.
It looks
sad.
like it's spent.
Aw. Okay, so paintings by the late U.S. President Jimmy Carter and family's personal effects went up to auction this past month. We missed the window. We don't get to auction on any of these, unfortunately, guys. They all sold.
I would buy that, and so people go, "What's that?" I go, "It was Jimmy Carter," and we would marvel on was he like? And I'm not saying this as a slur. Was he mentally retarded?
Yes.
Because this
Okay.
is amazingly bad for an adult.
It's pretty
So
good for an 80-year-old's finger paintings.
This is the Hornet's Nest from 2003. So he would have been like 80 in 2003, right? Because he died at 100 and he died like last year.
Whoa.
Well, once the adrenochrome.
I was going to say, once
Once Trump put a tariff on adrenochrome,
His life really went down.
I just can't afford it anymore.
Trump's adrenochrome tariffs have really hit
Yes.
the
I'm watching my reality depixelate with each day. I'm
that-
Jimmy Carter.
He
Wait,
lived to
that's
be
a
100.
joke. That's not how Jimmy Carter talks.
Is it? No?
No,
You're
more of a
doing
southern
Reagan.
accent. He's from Macon.
Oh, I'm
so-
doing Reagan. I am
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
Reagan.
yeah.
I'm fucking-
No,
I
you would
just
think it's an Alzheimer's guy.
No,
Yeah.
he's like soft spoken but southern.
Oh.
So he's
You
the
know?
reason, Jimmy Carter is the reason we have the Ayatollah in Iran that they now are mad is there. Jimmy
Yeah.
Carter and Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Okay, so let's look at this. So the first one here, the Hornet's Nest from 2003, which is obviously, he's been painting for a long time at this point, which is really sad. 'Cause he started painting when he left office, which was what year?
I don't know. I was a little kid, 82.
80 something, early 80s, right? Okay, so he's been painting for a long time in 2003.
This country is run by
Really?
uninspired
Yeah,
demons.
so this should be better. But this
Yes.
is a scene of the American Revolution. This is like an actual, I think it's imagined, but you know, whatever. So these are some of his other works. I actually think these are much better down here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So this
the
is
church is all right.
the church is pretty good. His
Still life
trees,
is,
his trees are what are bad. He can't figure out the depth in the trees. There's something very two-dimensional.
I mean, they're all. Hitler didn't get enough credit as a painter.
I will agree with that, actually, in comparison.
Now,
The
the
problem-
table, I mean,
So this is the Georgian church in Macon where he was
molested
baptized.
first.
Baptized as
Did
a
blood
Blood
child.
and fecal matter to Satan.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this, but this
Yes.
pomegranate here looks like an angry, like scouring face, which
It looks
is
like
really
a
funny.
rose-budded asshole. It looks like a blown-out
I mean,
bus.
it's honestly, I'm utterly disturbed by all of these paintings, and I don't understand.
It's making the inside of my eyes
they don't.
itch.
They don't write their own books. Why are they doing their own paintings?
Yeah. I
Well-
know what's wrong with his trees. The fucking wood too thick and the leaves too skinny.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that the trunk's supposed to be skinny and the leaves supposed to be
This is
lush.
why nobody believed him about Palestine because he painted so shitty.
Okay, so funny you bring that up. So the sale also included a bunch of personal items from the president and also his family. So lots of things with peanuts on them, obviously. If you guys don't know that, he comes from a family of peanut farmers in Georgia.
Penis farmers.
Yeah.
His Stetson hat, that was up for auction. A coffee table he made by hand out of pine lumber, which is actually
it's
pretty
not
good.
a painting. It's an actual coffee table.
Yeah, no, he made that.
I
Yeah,
was
he,
going to say it looked very lifelike, but you're telling me it's an actual photograph of
it's a
coffee.
photograph of the coffee table he made. He does woodworking as well.
Well, that looks
That's way better, actually.
Way better. He should have stuck with
as a
woodworking.
painting or a table. It's better.
The joints, see how the wood is joined together?
Yeah, the butterfly joints are
Yes.
great. Yeah, this is looking good.
Hand chiseled.
Also, his copy of Chairman Mao's quotations up here, and also a group of books that he had been studying before he put out his own book in 2006 called Palestine, Peace, Not Apartheid. So these are a bunch of books about the apartheid in Palestine.
Yeah, I know. He's a big phony. They're all phonies. He approved every evil thing just like the other ones. They make it out like he's one of the nicer ones. He's not. And he paints like a dipshit. I guess that's really what the main takeaway.
I actually kind of like the still life. That one doesn't bother me so much.
No, that one makes me the most uncomfortable, actually.
Why, the colors or?
It's just that it looks like a slice of cheese.
Oh, the tablecloth. Yeah.
I would think
Tablecloth
he
looks
let
very
the
cheesy.
I think he's the Indonesian thing he allowed. He's part of so many bad things, just like the rest.
I know he was part of the issue in Korea. You know how the people rose up against their government in
Oh
Korea.
yes, I forgot. You're right.
Yeah, because I'm doing an episode on that at some point, Meijong art. So
Oh.
I'm working on that
I feel like we
episode for
did
you
that.
guys.
Didn't we talk about it?
I'm working on that episode, so I just shared with you some of the stuff
Oh,
I'm
we did
doing.
record. Okay.
Yeah, no, we haven't recorded that one yet.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked. So that's everything about Jimmy
and
Carter.
fuck his Baha'i daughter too.
What?
His daughter's a stinking Baha'i.
What's a Baha'i?
I don't know what that is.
Some bullshit.
Oh, the religion?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Some fucking Mossad front bullshit.
What's the
kind of-
Baha'i
the one
based on?
Stephen Greer's in. That's why
It's
he's
like
a
half
football.
Hindu, half Buddhist or something. What is the Baha'i
It's a
religion?
goddamn New World Order bullshit. Maitreya religion. Fuck. Yo,
That's not-
they're losing. Whatever they think, like Rainn Wilson from The Office is a Baha'i.
Oh god.
That's the
Really?
fucking New World Order religion. It's one of them. It's one of those like. It's very Star Trek-y.
But what are they? Hare Krishnas or?
They just mix. They're mixed martial arts, like all of them.
Oh, they're a little. That's a good way to describe.
You're not supposed to mix. I mean, it's just like, why bother having a religion if it's going to be this dumb shit?
Okay, that's
We're
fair.
like, we're just going to not do the like. If you want to be Hindu, when you go into the like, I would find all the old Hindu shit to be. I wouldn't be no 70s fucking movement of it, you know?
Well, that leads us right into our next topic today, which is that the Smithsonian's Asian Art Museum is going to return 3 stolen bronzes to India.
Oh, we're done fucking them.
So finally, the Smithsonian's doing something good.
Is it though? Show us the NBA bones, the ancient NBA bones.
You think 6 giant bones? I
They're
mean,
hiding all of them. Fucking Smithsonian, Smithson family. Let me see the NBA bones.
you think it's a family that owns the Smithsonian?
No, but it's named after the Smithsons, and they're one of those founding, witch families.
I actually didn't know it was named after them. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, I bet people at the Smithsonian.
Wait,
don't
is
know
that
shit.
true?
Is NBA bones what it is quite literally, like bones of the NBA? What?
I just giants, but I like
Oh.
to say they're proof of ancient NBA bones, or
The ancient NBA. It's just
Yeah.
like
Sha-
Well,
like
'cause
a
14-foot tall fucking
Yeah.
dudes.
bunch of shacks and
They
wanna-
do say people were shorter in the past, but Kurt argues that's not true.
No,
And-
gravity.
but there
Gravity
are-
was different back then.
You know as well as I do about them creepy white Indians that
The
were 8
atmospheric
feet tall.
The atmospheric pressure of the Earth was not as dense as it is now, so people were getting big as fuck. That's
Where
why
are you getting that
big
from?
ass bugs,
true?
Where'd you go to the
prehistoric
Creation
humanoids.
Museum?
Yeah, I did. I just
That's
got
what
back.
it sounds like.
Yeah, Jesus was actually 19
I think
feet
they're wildly
tall.
speculating.
You know more
Jesus
than me.
was 9 feet tall.
19.
He's a giant.
Jesus was a giant.
Wait, where did you
Okay,
just
are
come
you
back from?
mixing and matching, or have you heard that? Because I bet someone has said that.
I'm just riffing.
Because it sounds like somebody.
He's starting his own Baha'i religion.
Yeah, I'm starting my own religion. Jesus was
I'm
actually
sorry to
19
offend
foot
your
tall.
Baha'i fans. Baha'i.
So, the National Museum of Asian Art is going to return these. This includes a 12th century, let's pronounce this word,
Somaskanda.
Somaskanda. Oh, wait, yeah, you're sort of Asian. You pronounce all this shit.
I just guessed.
Does Indian count? I don't know. Okay,
No.
which shows Shiva and his wife. Whoa,
Paravaj.
Pavarti.
I did something weird. Okay. Up here, Para.
Paravaj.
Paravai.
Oh,
Paravai,
I
yeah.
thought
thought
it was
it said-
Pavarti or something.
And the dancing Shiva, which date to 990 AD.
No, I wonder what kind of great music they're dancing to.
I don't know, but I will
guess.
say this is pretty cool. Like
That's the CERN thing.
how is that the CERN
They
thing?
got a big Shiva fucking doing the dance.
Oh, do they?
wheel. Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting. I found this after an early 20th century writing by an art historian. I don't care about their name. Was talking
Hey,
about
Ananda Kumaraswamy.
yeah.
She Ananda Kumaras.
Kumaraswamy.
It's spelled Kumar.
Coomer.
This filthy Kumar. Ananda. That must be the lowest caste of India. The
Okay,
Kumar.
I also don't know if
the
this
Coomer cast is like, are you?
is this a man or a woman. I have no
You
idea.
thought the poop fight festival was
No,
bad.
wait
Don't
till you
go to
see the
Kumaswamy.
cum Indians. Wait till you see the cum Indians.
The Kumaswamy festival is way out of line.
They're jerking each other off with their feet.
I mean, you didn't even have to come out. and
I
say
bet
it.
this is a guy, but so anyways, he
6-arm jerk offs.
Oh, you think this is like a dirty sculpture?
It always
Probably.
is. It's always
Yeah.
the same.
It's a
That's why-
tribute.
the
It's a
male-
tribute
that's why they're
sculpture.
putting the male and female aspect together, and really Pavari.
In this one, I think that's a female. I don't think that's a male and female
no, I'm
together.
talking about the ones up top.
Oh.
But it's the same shit in Kabbalah. The
So-
Shekinah or the Bina or all that dumb shit. It's
the
all
Weena.
it's all connected to Hindu shit.
Well, this is interesting because after this art historian wrote about the dancing Shiva,
Yeah.
it blew up in popularity. So then that part of the world started making souvenirs of this thing, and it led to people stealing all of these original sculptures from temples.
Yeah.
And then they sold them all to art museums.
Like when we
So
take
the
stop signs
looting-
as a kid and hang them up in our
Yeah.
dance house.
So the looting and theft of this is essentially how this item ended up being procured by the Smithsonian. And so when they went back through all of their records, they realized it had clearly been stolen
Why
at
don't you
some
go
point.
to England and tell them to give their Indian shit back? You know what I'm
I
saying?
think they're
Take-
about to, because the Smithsonian's now doing this. So it's kind of being like, okay, museums are starting.
Why don't you give us back our giant NBA sized bones that you stole?
So-
they belong to the land.
I usually am not on the side of the Smithsonian, but on this one I am. They gave this back, which is good. Although they're going to keep it on loan in DC, I think. So it belongs to India now, but they'll still have it here.
figures. They're
I
going
was
to
gonna say-
H-1B visa, let him stay.
Well, yeah, they're going to rent
Oh,
it,
look.
essentially. Yeah.
Look, they're not mass deporting anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I got my hopes up.
I'm glad they didn't send it back to India, because if they did, they'd be using it to pop bottles of Sprite for street soda, like a giant bottle opener, just cracking street sodas with the arm of that thing.
They would
That's-
surround it by plastic bottles
it's
that are.
original use.
It is really sad what they're doing over there. I don't know what's
It's
going on.
original use.
Why did you take the time to make that? If not,
Why'd
for
you
that?
steal it? Yeah,
Why'd you make it look like a bottle opener if not a
try-
bottle
yeah.
opener?
yeah, it looks
good
like
question.
a fancy
That
bottle
should be a
opener.
commercial.
It looks like one of those bar lighters. Like you'd flip the head up, and there would be like a full, like it's a Zippo. That's actually a.
These ones look really like Zippos. Like
yeah,
you
they
would
look
flip
like
them
fancy
open.
bar lighters that you would leave on the
Shiva
bar.
Nataraja statues.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So this one I have a little video for us to watch to go along with it. But new medical school blends art and science to. Oh, I think I have two different articles together here. Anyways, the new medical school puts art and science together.
Wait, what is Tranu? Is that spelled right?
I think I accidentally copy and pasted the article wrong.
I was
Sorry.
hoping it was the name of them.
No,
Tranu.
I think I
I thought it was pronounced Tran. Ew.
try new.
Tranio.
Tran. Ew.
Hey, I haven't
A single trans.
Yeah,
Tran.
let's face it, that surgery is more of an art than a science.
Yeah.
This is true. Okay. So this is a quote. A painting can't heal all that is ailing the healthcare system, but it might help the healers themselves and in turn the people they care for. So do you guys know who Alice Walton is?
Patch Adams' mom.
Good guess.
Walmart.
Walmart. Nailed it. So she is the heir, along with her brothers and sisters, to the Sam's Club and Walmart fortune. She lives in Arkansas, where they're all from, where Sam's Club was started. And they have one of the largest art museums in the country called Crystal Bridges. My parents just went there, said it was amazing. She is the person the philanthropist behind this program. So she's starting a new
To
healthcare.
combine art with doctors.
No, so she's already started a new, I guess I would call it a university, a healthcare system in Arkansas where they're training doctors. And she's also, in addition, combining it with Crystal Bridges there, where they're going to have the doctors are going to be surrounded by art all the time. And
That's dark.
but in the video, she talks about how our healthcare system is broken because there is no financial incentive for doctors to stop you from getting sick. There's only incentive after you get sick to treat the problems that you have, which is like, yeah, we know that. There's no incentive of actually making people healthy, right?
Can I add a point to that?
Sure.
Alice Walton, you guys made money on the backs of dinosaur nuggets from Members Mark. So
Yep.
you
What
guys,
is that?
it's their fucking Members
Club.
Mark is their brand of food. So
Yep.
it's like
Where'd
you
they
guys
get
are
it?
also
And good value at the Walmart one.
you guys are contributing to the problem that you're trying to fix.
This is literally like a cartel boss saying, like, giving money to Dare. And being like, we have to get these kids off drugs. It's like, you're feeding the poison to everyone that's making
But I'm
everyone
not hearing
sick.
anything of, like, I guess this isn't the video, I can't see. But I'm not, like,
So she seems genuine in
art
what
around the doctors? What in the fuck are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
have no idea what
it
this is.
seems like her patting herself on the back while writing off money that she's giving.
This is some
Crystal
scam.
Bridges is
This
a
is
write-off. The
This
whole
is how
museum-
rich people masturbate.
Yeah. The whole
They
museum
do
is
shit like this. They build a giant thing and then they rub their clit in front of it.
No,
Like,
they
"Look,
do
I'm doing
this.
a good
First you
job."
build
Look
it,
at how good I
then the
am.
children are brought. Then you do that.
Yeah, there's
So
a,
I promise you this will be in some way trafficking drugs, children, and among other things. Probably arms.
I think
Yeah.
it's
They all do that.
I think it's all just a tax write-off for Walmart and Sam's Club.
yeah,
It's
And-
definitely that.
that's all it
And
is.
so part of this 134 acre campus that she has set up, they're going to talk about, like, you know, a little bit of holistic health and like how to eat and take care of yourself properly to not get sick. And it's like, all of your produce is covered in chemicals that you
Yeah.
serve to these people.
Colors.
Every product there.
Plastic.
We went to Walmart right before the storm. I haven't been there in years. Every snack that he got should have been labeled with not for human consumption. Lost right there. But essentially, she is the cartel dealer giving money to Dare and then telling herself
It's
that she's stopping
allopathic.
drugs. Yeah.
Allopathic.
So it's
medicine.
like a homeo. Okay.
No,
okay.
it's a mix of both regular, like these doctors are going to be legitimate doctors with degrees to be able to help people just like a regular doctor would be, but they'll also have kind of a homeopathic how to take care of yourself thing. It's a great idea if it wasn't coming from the person selling everyone the poison.
It's hard to really trust that. Also, it says 134-acre campus, not pictured. The intricate tunnel system underneath the facility.
Well,
Picture
okay.
the
So
children in cages.
here's the
Yeah.
thing: her going friends with Romney to Hillary. They're from Arkansas. So just like Mike Huckabee's a fucking no hide fuck. They're all in on all these states are owned by crime families. The Waltons are a big one.
Yeah.
The Waltons are huge. They're some of the richest people in America for sure.
Right,
Yeah,
and they go back
Yeah.
a long way, and so Arkansas is dirty as all that.
I
All
don't
this.
think
where
they-
my-
I
What?
don't think they go back before Sam Walton, right?
Well,
I don't
that's-
know,
That's
but
where my family.
I'm saying that the '90s
Is
cocaine.
Arkansas?
Yeah, the white side of my family's from Arkansas. My dad told me, like, yo, when Walmart pulled up, he watched. My dad's like 80. So when the Waltons started building Walmarts, he watched every small town decay.
Yes. They actually got in trouble for that early on when they first became a big company because they were like, you're pretending like you're a family company, but you have put countless families out of business.
Yeah, now
who
they're
were
all
in
on
small towns.
Yeah, now they're all like, and their children's children are all on meth, and they're all poor. You
Yes.
just made like a giant like meth world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
they're hardcore Satanists. All these people. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal, is to do that. So whatever you think that's an exaggeration, and I know you're going to say that again.
No, they
No,
literally
I
starved.
don't.
They literally starve millions
But
of
they-
people out.
And then
of
they named
business.
their museum Crystal Bridges. So while you're on meth and your kids are on crystal meth, they live in their crystal castle of bridges. I mean, it's crazy. And it's a cool museum. I can't wait to go there. I think it's going to be great. But it's like, it's all money laundering. It's hiding, not paying taxes. It's putting small businesses out. And then you're feeding everyone poison. Like, fuck you. So Alice Walton, I hope that you...
Bring heart, health, and education together. That means a witch.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope something. They're over 50% stakeholders in Walmart, so the family still owns control of Sam's Club and Walmart. Like it's not like it got out of their
Dude,
control.
they're one of the worst families of a bunch
know.
of shitbag families. And everybody, who are those OxyContin ones?
The
Everybody hates?
Sacklers, they're going to come up in a minute.
Yes, the Sacklers. I like. Oh, we got that one bad family. What assholes! I like to apologize to the Sackler family. First of all,
I'm
when
not
I-
apologizing to the Sacklers. Fuck them.
Well,
No, they rule.
I
I'm a
said
big-
some real.
I'm a big fan of their stuff. I love those guys.
Yo, I mean now you,
you
can't.
and half the country,
Yo,
dude.
you got rid of them. Got rid of the Sackler family, but now what do you got? Fentanyl.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get OxyContin again if I wanted it.
I'll take a perk 30 over a dash of Fent any day. Come
is a
on,
good
man.
point,
Yo,
actually.
I want the
then-
good
yeah.
old days. Bring,
Okay,
the,
you're
bring the
right.
good old days back. I want Halo 2 and perk 30s like I grew up.
And
You're
to
right.
be
Forget
fair
the
to the
Sacklers.
Sacklers, I knew it was heroin when I did it.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew it was worse heroin when I did it.
Who made fentanyl? The Fentonbergs? Who's that? Fentonstein?
It's
The
probably
Lee
Fen-
family
it
in
was
China?
it was the Fentonbergs, yes.
The
And,
Fentonbergs. Yeah, it's in the
I just
name.
want to say the Luckman Techfeld,
Yeah.
well, both sides family, we never liked them.
The Fenton, yeah, the
We never talked
Fentonbergs
to them at synagogue.
And the Perksteins.
The Perkinsteins, now they knew how to
Perkinsteins.
party.
The Perkinsteins and the Fentsteins.
Okay,
This is
The
going on
Serpmans
YouTube. You guys
were-
are going to make me in trouble.
No, there's nothing
What?
in trouble. We're just.
I get anti-Semitically attacked literally every time I turn my head.
Yeah,
and I don't know if
I'm
it's
not
because of
gonna
my
lie.
haircut.
Yeah.
we're just reporting history. Sorry.
I was going to say the hair doesn't help.
Do you know the amount of anti-Semitic attacks I get? It's ludicrous.
Oh yeah, my hair doesn't help with the anti-Semitic shit either.
Well,
right.
I feel like it doesn't go either way for me, but you're saying that the
You guys are on opposite sides of this battle.
Yeah, I joined a really cool group of guys that all have the same haircut as me. I just
Nice.
wanted more like-minded bald fellows to hang out with.
Oh, like a nice DEI Uncle Fester for the new Adams family.
So
Yeah,
that's the Waltons. That's what they're
I
up
know.
to.
I just spread all kinds of satanic panic about her, but that's what I do over at.
I mean, how could that not be Satanism? When you're sitting here selling poison and
There's
talking about how you're going to heal people, it's like, you're the fucking problem, bitch.
Another thing that we're not like a symbol of Satanism, I believe, is a rock golem. that's in the front yard?
What?
It's like a
No,
giant.
that's
Is that satanic? Aren't rock golems like Satan? Maybe
I've
I'm
never heard
retarded.
anything like that. But what's the matter with a big? I don't know what that is. That might be where the
When enough-
Smithsonian's hiding the NBA bones inside that statue.
Yeah. When enough children get sacrificed, that thing will become sentient. Its eyes
Yo, what
will
is that
glow
thing,
red.
by the way?
Well, it's part of the campus of Crystal Bridges in the school, so it's obviously an art piece. I don't know who made that one.
It's
I
gonna
wonder
come.
what it's called. That I'd like to know because it's probably interesting. It's a very strange thing.
I mean,
to
we
have.
could look it up.
It's
I'm
gonna
not
come to
sure.
life and destroy Newport, Arkansas. It's just gonna.
It's a Neolithic stone man
Yeah.
with no arms.
Okay. Now say the incantation.
I like that it would sound like that. That's kind of fun.
Go on.
So
Go on.
now we're on to Nan Goldin.
Who's that?
She is a famous American photographer.
Is she?
Yeah, very famous. So she was, she's a fantastic photographer and great American. She was one of the early documentary photographers around the LGBT groups during the 1980s when the AIDS epidemic was going
Collecting
on.
evidence for the gay trials.
Well,
there.
I think a lot of people were dying, and so she documented them before their lives were taken. She also was an early person that traveled to Thailand and took photos, same documentary style photos of ladyboys over there.
Oh wait, why? That's her.
Yeah, she
Why is
also,
she all bashed up?
Well, I was about to say that.
Oh.
Why are you on your phone? Put your
Because
phone away.
I was trying to see if that was her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to supplement your show with my great research.
Well, I was about to talk about it. So she also documented women who had been battered and abused because she was a survivor of domestic abuse herself. So she kind of hit all the categories, right? You know,
Who was she with?
they never say. It always
a
says her
lesbian.
ex-partner.
It's a lesbian because lesbians beat each other up way more than men beat up women even.
Yeah, look at how small
don't-
that black eye is.
Lesbians
That's definitely came
are.
from a woman's fist.
These are the facts, folks.
Yeah.
Wait. Look up if she's a lesbian because for some reason I think she's not.
Well, why don't we know
I
what
could
her
be
partner
wrong.
is?
I've never looked it up because I don't care. But
I'll bet you that's a woman. Look at that beating in the eyes. That's like a woman.
I mean, this should be. She's very famous. This should be easy to look up.
Nan Goldin gay? Question mark.
Yeah.
Because why first of all, what straight chick would take that much time to photograph the LGBT?
She's a documentary photographer. That's literally what her job
Yeah, but
is.
I mean, like the only people that find that incredibly fascinating are either gay or they're questioning.
or they're artists. Yeah.
But you still have to look the same way. A bunch of gay, and I'm talking about my generation of gay guys that were fun, like your John Waters type that like camp. They're only interested in heterosexual life as like a joke. Okay.
She was bisexual.
Yeah, so there's no
Okay.
way that you're going to be ensconced in this as a straight
Coming
person.
in with the facts. I will also say to all women out there.
Because you know how you know? They didn't say it's a man because they'd be crowing about it. It'd be like, and this is what men do. Man.
I want to say one other thing, no matter who you're dating, if you're a woman and you're in a domestic abuse situation, do not listen to Kurt. Always take photographs. Always,
Wait, did I
always,
say not to
always.
photograph it?
Yes, you did. You said the only person who would take photographs of this.
No,
would be
not
a
of. Oh
That's
my
what you
God.
said.
No, who would spend all their time photographing the bohemian LGBT subculture.
Oh,
Not her
okay.
own face.
Yeah, I was going to say,
You thought that's what I meant?
that's what you said. You said the only one who would take that
No,
photograph.
who was taking photographs of the LGBTQ subculture?
Okay, well, we were talking about
Oh,
the
cut to
beating.
Jenna with that face. We're just going we cut back. Hold on, we had to take some photos.
Oh my God. Anyways,
Smile
always
for the
take
cat.
By
photos.
the way, when you were putting your eye makeup on, I thought someone did that. That is what it looked like. Whatever the
Okay,
hell.
so I do this thing with my eye makeup where I go in with blush first and then I put my concealer over it. And Kurt says that it looks like someone beat me in the
Yo,
face.
it's like purple. It looks like that.
Every
It's
time
not
I'm at
puffy.
that
I mean, this
stage-
chick was a little puffy, but I mean, the color. I think someone hit her.
Yeah.
I'm
He
like,
goes, "Who hit you?" I'm like, "I'm in the house. Wouldn't it have just been you?"
well,
What
we
do
have
you?
a ghost. I think I've always
There's
thought that.
definitely a ghost in this house. I
It's,
felt it the
she don't
moment
eat
I
enough
walked in.
steaks and stuff. She don't get enough iron, so it attracts ghosts.
This is true.
Every time
yeah.
she's on a pyramid, we got a new ghost in the house. That's why.
New pyramid ghost.
Okay, so the reason why we're talking about Nan Goldin is the other thing about her I wanted to point out. She was like leading the way. She was the first artist to openly attack the Sackler family during the opioid crisis. She was holding like rallies against them and all this sort of stuff. She is also extremely outspokenly pro-Palestinian. And that is why we're talking about her today, because an art gallery in Canada just denied showing her work, and as a result, a bunch of people are now resigning.
Probably because she's anti-Semitic. It's probably why her lover had to beat her up, because she was probably shooting her mouth off supporting Hamas, not supporting Israel. And I don't know. These crazy people are going to have to learn not to support terrorism. And this supposed Jew, if that is what she is going against it.
You don't think?
Jewtographer.
You don't think she's Jewish?
Well, like my friend Dave Smith claims to be a Jew, but I mean, you know.
No, I think she's Jewish. She literally has gold in her name.
You know what?
Context clue.
tell.
She has very curly hair. She has gold in her name.
And she has a black eye.
Yeah. I mean, she's Jewish for sure.
Well, you know what? I'm all kidding aside. The true test of Nan Goldin is what'd she say about COVID?
I'm sure she went along with it.
Because
I
don't
bet
go after.
She's still alive.
Yo,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is like
she's
I
alive.
want to add it. You know, I'm not trying to punch her in her eyes anymore than that's in the picture.
She's a
but-
very New Yorky liberal type of artist, so I'm sure she went along with COVID, as all people.
Okay,
in
well then
that.
she should know, and if she's so anti-Israel that, you know, and we covered this. I'll never forget this story on Jimmy's show. It was a fluff piece about Israel and vaccines from Pfizer, and they go, "How did tiny Israel get the first round of Pfizer vaccine?" Because Bibi Netanyahu, that fucking hero, he made a deal with Pfizer. Hey, as soon as that vaccine comes out, you give it to us first, and we'll give it to the whole population, and then we'll give you the results of how it works in exchange. Like what we'll do for an exchange of giving it to us first, we will give you all the results of how it worked out when we gave it to the entire population, who probably took it unquestioningly, because the Zionism is based on unquestioning fucking retard loyalty and being a cow. So when we did the story, I go, wait, what did you just say? The deal is you, hot off the presses, give us the new vaccine, and we'll give you all the results of how it worked. So, do you hear in that
What happened?
So you tested it out on Jews.
Yes.
So I thought the whole point of Israel was so they don't test fucking new drugs out on Jews no more.
Yeah.
But you're proudly telling me that this Bilbo, not a Jew, who got Pfizer, their fine vaccine, before even it was poisoning America. He put it in the fucking juice. And here, let's see. We'll know if she's for real. See, if you're...
What do you mean for real?
Because if you're a supposed activist and you're outspoken and this and that, I flap my gums too, and people call me a Jew.
I know plenty of people who are activists who were really bad on COVID. They had the wrong view on
Okay,
COVID.
this is what I am baffled
You know?
by. If
People
you're-
went retarded.
Okay,
during
I know.
COVID.
That's not
Yeah.
in dispute. What I want to know is, how the fuck do you do that? Because I'm not a fucking activist, and I'm just on a news show, and I know that Israel's fucked
Yeah,
up.
but you got the vaccine too.
Yeah, but before I knew anything.
Yeah, but
this
I
is
think that's
someone
how a
who
lot of these
no, but
people
this
were.
is someone who knew about pharma. This is someone
she was-
protesting the Sacklers.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
she was
so
already
this is
apprehensive
my
to-
point.
Yeah, she already knew the pharmaceutical industry was fucked.
not good.
Yeah.
And this is she knew
But
this in
but
the,
every
what,
dumb
80s?
fucking liberal knew that the Sackler family is bad. Hold it in your stupid fucking liberal head and apply it to the vaccine now.
Well,
you dumb
it's
fuck.
the same way that they think.
I don't
that,
know why I'm yelling at her.
I also don't know why you're kind of off track on the
Because
art
you
thing
didn't
right
want me
now,
to drink
but
for this show, and that's how I stay cool.
I will say, I do think that this is the same sort of thing of how a bunch of people in this same category of like contemporary artists, they all know Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk bad, but they don't put other people like Oprah and Bill Gates into that category.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
And
go.
so it's like they can't connect the dots because they're politically aligned with one side.
Okay, so here's the
So
fake.
they're-
Here's what I'm bringing.
I just think they're brainwashed. I don't think they're fake. I think they're
that's
brainwashed
what it's the same
into
difference.
good and bad.
It's the same
good and
difference.
bad.
Yeah, okay,
You
it's the
know?
same fucking difference. In 2021, artist and activist Nan Goldin documented receiving her second dose of Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, describing it as a moment of collective struggle, work, and hopefully renewal. She noted the significance of
The hell's that
participating
mean?
in this participating in this historical event while opting out of the vaccine selfie social media trend. So she's a fuck. So this is basically some factional thing. These people are always dumb puppet. See, I would
Well,
be
yeah,
I would be
that's-
on her side if not for that. I would
I
go
think
good for
dumb
her.
puppet is a good way of putting it because I think people had a disconnect around COVID. She knows farm is bad, but because her political
Who's her family?
I don't have no idea.
But
But because her political ideology is based around staying in this New York
why I have to have my
circle
phone
that
out.
she's in,
Yeah.
you know, So she's not able to even connect that the thing that she's doing is a bad pharmaceutical industry testing a drug on you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a disconnect. I don't think that that's like she's intentionally
Look,
lying.
I get the being a retard if you're not telling the truth about this thing that you should be on top of. I get that part.
Well,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is, since we know all this art is 9 times out of 10 a construct that it wouldn't be where it is except tastemakers that are directly controlled by various intel groups. So that's why you get Bono, who was right about the condom thing in Africa, or like let him have condoms.
So you're saying she's only famous because someone picked her out to begin with?
They were always pushing the LGBTQ subculture. They've been pushing that, especially in art, and it's not as natural as it's made out to be, which I would have thought.
Well,
a lot of it is planned and curated because you got to understand the rich freaks at the top of the chain, like they'll pass anti-gay shit and they're all gay.
Well, I also
you know what I mean? Like it's like.
I also think
Yeah.
we're missing a very important part to this, which is she was so involved in the LGBTQ AIDS community during the 80s and 90s, who were directly fighting against Anthony Fauci, who was killing them with a drug that he knew was killing them and was intentionally suppressing
Those
drugs
activists
that
are
worked.
friends with him now. Those
Well,
fucking activists are friends with him now.
That was going to be my point.
Because
So
it was
she
fake.
knows that Fauci was the bad guy in the 80s and 90s who was killing
That's
her
a better
friends.
point than I made. That's way better than my point.
I know.
Holy shit,
And now
dude.
she's turning around and taking a vaccine that Anthony Fauci is telling everyone to take. So that is like, how do you have that big of a blind spot that the guy who killed your friends is now telling you put this in you?
What did Fauci give to the gay people to kill them?
AZT.
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 And there were other therapeutics and stuff that you could be taking that actually helped, and they wouldn't let them get that. You had to go to like Mexico in order to get that, or Cuba or somewhere.
the
you know?
actual cures are not available in America.
Yes, and
You have to take the sanctioned drug that actually turns out to kill people.
Yes, that the pharmaceutical company has a
It's
contract
like when
on.
people were getting ivermectin from horse fucking
It's
farmers
very much
and
like
shit
that.
like that. But you couldn't prescribe ivermectin get it from a doctor. You'd have to get it from a veterinarian.
Yeah. It's the Dallas Buyers Club is about that, actually. If you remember that movie, it's about Anthony Fauci killing a bunch of people.
I
because
never
of his
saw
law.
Dallas Buyers.
Oh, it's a really good movie,
I
actually.
have no knowledge of the HIV and AIDS crisis other than a bunch of motherfuckers was booty fucking and they was dying. That's about it. I was born in '93, so I'm
Fauci's the
learning.
one who said maybe you get it from a hug.
I have family members.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe you
he-
get
he-
it from a hug. I
He
don't
was
know.
one of the bad guys. Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the bad guys.
They would march.
Yeah.
The gays would
Wow.
march with his head on a stick. Now
Nice.
imagine doing that now. What
Nowadays.
kind of list you'd be on?
Oh yeah, like Anthony Fauci's head on like a giant syringe. and you're
So I
walking
want to
through the
know
street
how
like this.
all these fucking hero activists suddenly forgot about that because it don't make no sense to me.
Well, her specifically, because she was friends with many of these people, and I'm sure she lost some friends during the 80s and 90s, because everyone who was in the gay community at that time, they know people
So she's
who
got to
died of
do.
it.
So she got to do what her current friends say that are still alive.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's how brainwashed people were around COVID, where you could forget something as huge
She
as
might
that.
turn around on it, and I'm wrong. In which case, I apologize for blackening up her eyes again with my words.
That's nuts. Because my in-laws grew up. My in-laws are in their 40s and 50s, so they saw this stuff happen and they knew about Anthony Fauci, and they were very pro-vax. And they during the pandemic, my in-laws kicked me out. We were living with them during the pandemic to help out because they don't
Yeah.
work.
Mm-hmm.
They kicked me out because I wouldn't stop doing stand-up, but they would let me continue to go to work, which I'm touching steering wheels. I worked at a car dealership. I was doing oil changes.
Yeah,
That's
that
like the
doesn't make any
super spreader
sense.
job. That's like a super spreader
Are they
job.
Democrat or Republican?
They are Democrats.
Because first Republicans were irrationally getting it, and Trump was trying to get Massey primaried for not going along with Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, Warp Speed, Pfizer didn't avail themselves of it. They didn't want
What
the
is
minimal
Warp Speed?
It was to rush a vaccine. So when Fauci was saying
Yeah, it was Trump's thing to get the vaccine out too quickly, way too quickly.
all the Democrats
Yeah.
were against it, they were all
Yeah.
like, "I'm not." They're all of them. Joyanne Reed. I ain't taking that shit.
Well, but this
Oh.
was going to, I don't think this is a right and left issue. I think people literally lost their mind.
It
during
became
COVID.
one because they on purpose put it out there.
No, I still knew people who were right wing who were like pro-vaccine because Trump did Warp Speed, and they were like, "Well, I trust
right,
him."
and they just hadn't
Yeah.
kept up with the new thing. But I'll bet they got
Well,
on
no,
board.
I think they committed to it, and then they committed.
still
to
think it now?
You know, I don't know.
I don't
hope
think
not.
they. No,
My policy with the vaccine was like I feel like the same way when the airplane was first invented. like, yeah, you guys go ahead.
Test that out
see if
for
it's
me.
Yeah, see if it's safe, and then I'll start flying. I'll start taking flights after I see if it works. That's
Yeah.
how I felt about the vaccine. I was like, all right, y'all go first. I'm always I
Yo,
listen,
That's a
I
good
didn't
call.
care.
That's a smart call.
I listened to
me.
too much System of a Down as a kid, so I don't like trust anything. I was indoctrinated to not trust the
I would have
government
never
or the
guessed.
media.
Look, I knew like so. First of all, I didn't care. I've never cared if you gave your kids vaccine because they're like, well, there's been an outbreak of typhoid because you didn't. Whatever the fuck they would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
new thing.
Okay, so among the unvaccinated, well, lesson learned, I guess. Then, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they start so anyway, I got it so I could work, and I've never had an issue with them ever. Okay, some people got fucked up bad.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen. The rest of us.
I got really worried when they were offering like coffee and donuts and cheeseburgers and fries.
yeah.
I'm like, you're offering like something unhealthy to promote me to get something that's that's healthy.
Well,
It's
you gotta
like
sit there for 20 minutes. In case
once
you
they
die.
put out like a couple of red flags, all the red flags
yeah.
started flowing out of it, and then it's like, wait a second.
is not doing your own research, is being told to not research it a red flag. It wasn't for many people.
We got vaccinated. My wife got vaccinated. I didn't get it. My wife got vaccinated, but she doesn't have any issues from it because I heard what reverses the problems you get from vaccines was nicotine.
Oh,
And
look,
she always used
I
nicotine
can see
throughout.
that.
yeah, well, that's
can
why
see
it
that.
didn't kill me. I was wondering.
Oh, you're using nicotine after you? While you
He's never not used
you know, when they assassinate people, especially a trick of a lot of like spycraft is nicotine poisoning because it will kill you real effectively.
yeah.
And I don't think you could get me that way. Put it that way. I don't think you're gonna be able to get me with nicotine poisoning.
Kurt's
Kill
not
me.
going out with nicotine poisoning.
Yo, I
I
bet.
get it, dude. I get it like every 3 months.
Yo,
I'll do like too much.
I was in England.
yourself.
You know how
Yeah,
much
I constantly give myself nicotine poisoning. I worked at a Boost Mobile at one point in my life, and I would just vape in this cell phone store all day.
get
And I
nicked out.
I passed out in the back of the store, like where the phones are at. And I was just,
Like, is there a spy trying to kill me?
couldn't
Oh, it's me.
breathe.
When I went to London,
yeah, it does feel like you're getting assassinated when you're on nicotine poisoning. 'Cause
Okay.
you get woozy, and then your whole camera just falls to the floor
yo,
like this.
so I'm at the gig, and they drink like fish in England, you know, and everybody's getting drunk, and there's like a little bit of coke, right? And
Yeah.
and I'm smoking cigarettes like nonstop because they're all smoking cigarettes nonstop,
Yeah.
and I did that anyway, so I was like, it's not a good influence on me any further. I go in the bathroom, and I feel an itch, and there's a nicotine patch on my fucking arm. I forgot I had my fucking
Yeah.
okay, and I'm like, oh, that's so bad. And I'm freaked out, and so I take it off, a big red spot, you know, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm like checking my pulse. Okay, now I'm going out, and my other arm itch, and there was another patch. I forgot that I had another patch on, and I put a patch on, and I
you were
was smoked at least 2 packs of cigarettes.
That's so funny. What a dirty
I
little,
go, all right, die.
what a dirty little party prank to pull on someone. Just slap a nicotine patch while they're
I did it to myself and forgot.
I know, but
I pranked myself with that one.
it's like hitting somebody with a Smirnoff Ice, but
I bet-
you're nick patching somebody.
Dude, I bet you were flying 2
Dude.
patches and 2 packs. I bet you were
One
having
pupil was this big, the other pupil was that big. It's just fucking
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
It was wild.
nicotine poisoning. Fucking sucks.
I was like, I got to drink alcohol to balance this out immediately.
It's sugar. Sugar fixes it. Like honey.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, interesting.
Honey will cure your nicotine poisoning, or sugary soda or something.
So now we're on to the brand new Frida Kahlo branded luxury condos.
Nice.
Going
Is
up
it called
for
the
sale.
eyebrow?
Miami.
Is it called eyebrow?
Should have been called Una. Yeah.
The Una Suites.
Yeah. So the units are in the Wynwood Towers. They are inspired by the anti-capitalist artist and are priced between $500,000 and $1.6
Is that
million.
Steve Wynn or is it just
They love
Wynwood?
doing it.
Wynwood's just the area in Miami.
They love using anti-capitalist to do
To
some
sell
capitalist
shit.
shit. Yeah, they're using anti-capitalism to sell shit. That's the funniest shit. to me.
Always. So the project is moving forward with the blessing of the Frida Kahlo Corporation.
Of course, they
the
have their
firm
blessing.
founded, yeah, of course.
Because they're getting a fat ass chunk of money.
Yep.
Frida Kahlo Corporation fighting capitalism since fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're like, oh, we're getting a
we here at
giant
Kahlo
check.
Corp want to destroy
Yeah.
capitalism.
So it's founded by Kahlo's niece and also her niece's daughter. They have this foundation and they run everything that you see with Frida Kahlo on it. That all is licensed by
Oh,
them.
so
If
she's-
it's not, they will sue the fuck out of you. They're
Oh,
crazy.
so she's so Frida Kahlo is just getting like the Bob Ross thing.
She's been dead a long time.
Yeah.
So it's her
This is
extended
why artists
family,
are dumb.
not her
Yeah.
immediate
You
family.
see why artists are stupid whores at the end of the day? I went to art school. I'm not.
They
This
die,
has nothing to
and
do
then-
with her.
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
You think your art's important, and here's why it's important, bitch. Because they're
it'll
going to
be
put your
valuable.
one eyebrow that you grew because you thought you were artsy and commie. They're going to put it on your high
She's
rise.
just Mexican. Be nice.
Mexicans know to fix their eyebrows. Okay, don't be racist. Is
A
what I'd
woman
say.
who was a woman who was intentionally ugly.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Wow, how iconic!
and they're gonna slap that on. I mean, because it's a great joke, dude. It's like how Chase, J.P. Morgan Chase was not a. Chase was like a abolitionist Supreme Court justice.
Yeah.
And they said they named it in honor of him.
And then they
then
all these terrible things in his name.
They handle slavery money.
Okay.
Like that, that's the joke.
The Frida Kahlo
That's pretty funny. You got to give it to him.
The Frida Kahlo Corporation will oversee a curated art collection inside of the development, a food and beverage component, and also a pool deck. So they're going to oversee everything. These are actual images of the inside of the apartment. So it is a beige hellscape. It is terrible. I mean, it's
quote.
like it's the inverse of art is the way that I would describe this.
Insensitive thing Tony Hinchcliffe said about Puerto Rico. It's a beige hellscape.
Wait, is that true?
No.
No, he called it a floating island of garbage.
No, but Puerto Rico's
this
beautiful.
beige hells. No, I know the people
Yeah.
are beige. Get it?
Yeah.
Beige hellscape. It's
The
racist.
people are beige.
Did that not come through?
They're not beige.
No,
I'm beige.
It's a brown. It's a brown.
Yeah,
hellscape.
what are you talking about?
You
Puerto
think you're
Ricans
that
are-
color? You are
yes, I'm more like gray, white.
I'm that color.
Okay, first of all, the nerve of you to appropriate the beige people.
Beige is light. It's not dark color.
That's right. And people in Puerto Rico, if you dared to tell them they were dark, they're not going to take it well.
I see what you're saying.
Me,
Okay.
me no black.
They're like, I'm beige, if that's what you mean.
Me no black, papi.
So the quote here, which is by the chief operating officer of the Frida Kahlo Corporation, is Frida Kahlo was never meant to live only on walls. She was meant to be lived.
Wait,
What?
Wait. Okay. Does she live on a wall during her life?
What? I don't
A
get this.
little bit of a bananas and rice kind of sentence right there.
It's the
What does that mean,
craziest
bananas
thing.
and rice sentence?
The girl, the Somalian girl
Yeah.
on the news, who was like, "We're not just bananas and rice. We're bananas and rice."
We're kind of like bananas and rice.
She kept saying she wasn't, and then they kept saying she was. It's
Why
deeper
did
than
dude,
that.
fucking I didn't even watch that. I should have.
It's such a funny
It's
video.
so
I'm surprised
funny.
you haven't seen it.
I sent it
Because
to
I'll
him.
tell you what. No,
You would
Logan
love
said,
that
"Yo,
video.
a bunch of people sent it to me, and I don't want it. Like everything out of Minnesota
Yeah.
is on purpose."
Yes, Minnesota is a
Stupid.
testing facility. It's a test facility.
Okay, so like
It's a propaganda.
all these
test
things are
facility.
part of the op, and the op
Yes.
is for you, hopefully, in their world, because it's not about deporting people. They're not.
No.
It's about masked people, many of whom are ITF.
Yeah.
Nice. It's getting you accustomed to masked cops and all that, and also if you don't like it, getting you riled the fuck up. Is that the name of this hotel?
Bananas and rice.
Welcome to the bananas and rice.
It should be.
Bananas and rice.
So I just want to, for a comparison, show the Frida Kahlo Museum, which is her childhood home.
I like that color.
This is Frida Kahlo's style. This is her culture. This is, if you were to make a museum or a building based on Frida Kahlo, if you wanted to sell condos, this is what you should be looking at.
Yeah, wait. What?
Bursting with color.
That's what that lady was saying, I guess, with her dumb sentences.
No, because she's the one who fast-tracked this project.
But why would they make it?
She's the chief operating officer. So they literally
I mean, it's quite a difference.
How many rich women do they think exist to buy those condos? Like I
tons
wouldn't.
in Miami. OnlyFans is huge in Miami. Tons of women. But this is my point.
So you tell me a bunch of OnlyFans whores are going to rent
Yes.
and they're going to make
Because
porn in it?
Frida Kahlo, like Marilyn Monroe, attracts a certain type of woman who thinks they're artsy but has no artistic skills at all.
But that
That
eyebrow
type of
style is
woman
only
will
for
pay
the
$1
pussy
million
hair.
for a condo.
I had an ex-girlfriend who was absolutely talentless that loved Frida Kahlo.
This is
Damn,
the thing.
Jenna's cooking.
And I love her. I think she's great. She's a very good artist. But the people who idolize someone like that is someone, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It attracts a certain type of person. But the point is, if you actually wanted to make a building to honor her and you were like, people love her work, let's make a building that really encompasses what she means.
Primary colors make it kind of smell like poop. Frida Kahlo.
I mean,
but I mean, first of all, I like that because she's a commie. And so the thing they
can
made
you say
looks
that
like
sentence so that people know what you mean by that?
everyone knows she's a commie.
No, a lot of people think she's a socialist. She was an active member of the Mexican Communist Party, and so was her husband from the 1920s
Yeah,
on.
Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man.
In fact, she was a what is it called? He does look like him.
No, the actor played Dr. Octopus.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, who
yeah.
played
No,
her
he looks just
Diego.
like Diego Rivera.
Oh, that's funny.
She was married to Dr. Octopus. He was a communist. I don't know if you know.
There's a fly in here. But I will say,
Doc Ock was a communist.
Doc Ock was communist.
she
the
was
entire
considered an
world.
enemy of America for a while. Her and her husband were,
Mm-hmm.
because they were active communists in the Communist Party. So that's another reason it's interesting they're building this hotel in Miami.
That's where Lenin took that ice pick in his head around when he was hanging out with her, right? He wasn't with her at the time, but
Yeah, I
you
was
this,
like, I don't know about that.
yeah, she cheated on Diego. She cheated on Dr. Octopus with Lenin, not Lenin, Trotsky.
You can hold a lot
Trotsky.
Okay.
Remember?
No, but
You
I
can
think the
hold-
Lenin thing threw me off. Majorly.
I said totally the wrong name.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah. I think I'm thrown off now.
No,
I'm going to kill this goddamn fly. There's a fly
Get
in
it.
here.
that's what Trotsky was the guy that went, and then she had an affair because
It's over by you. Get it.
Diego would cheat on, and then her spine was all fucked up. She had like some accident where she just lived in pain all day.
Yes, that's why there's a wheelchair in front of her canvas right there in the
Ouch.
museum. So so all of her letters, all of her writings, and even her paintings often had Marxist symbolism in them. Always anti-imperialist imagery. That was like a huge point of hers. So again, for them to build this building in Miami is absolutely insane.
It looks like a communist hellhole building.
It literally looks
The
like
inside looks like a commie design that you would say, would you not want to live like a commie?
Yeah,
But-
it looks like the interior looks like you're only allowed to wear Kanye clothes.
looks like prison cells.
Yeah, you're like supposed to wear like beige like
Yeah.
jumpers and shit in there, and the rubber slides.
Yeah, you can only wear Skims,
You can
Kim's
only-
brand of
yeah, you
like
can only-
skin
yeah.
tight.
I mean, it's fucking.
Everyone's
why would they do
nipples are
that?
showing in there.
Well, the building just looks like shit. I don't want to spend all this money to live in an uninspired, dead, like, it looks like a fucking Apple store. I'm tired
It
of how
does.
everything looks like a fucking Apple store. Everything's fucking gray. I grew up in the wacky postmodern 90s era. I remember going to a movie theater and there'd be a giant movie reel shooting out of the side of the fucking wall when
Yeah.
you walk in. And there's like shooting stars and comets in the ceiling, and it's space themed and everything's colorful and fun. I remember that looks like a McDonald's now.
You ain't gonna lure the
You know how
kiddies into
sad?
there.
You know how sad McDonald's looks now?
Yes,
Have
it's
you
fu-
been to one
I
recently?
remember I saw it happen. It used to be a play place. Then they were like, these things smell like piss and feet. We got to get this out of here.
Yeah.
Then they put these, they put the tablets. They literally put iPads in the
Yes.
walls. And that was the play place for like maybe from 2016 to 2018. They had the tablets. And then COVID happened and they were like, this is fucking gross. We can't have boogers and spit on
Yeah.
these screens. And now it's completely
I was
gone.
gonna say I would
And
suck.
Loon
I mean,
farted
everything.
again.
Everything is big gray tiles.
Loon. Jeez Louise,
It's-
woman. God,
And
that's
she's
right.
sitting by you too. She keeps
God,
getting you.
dude. I hate that design. I hate the way modern design, the minimalism and everything. Everything's minimalism now.
And what am I, Tim Cook?
Minimalism at the
Take a
cost
gay bath
of
in a beige room.
Yes. At the cost
minimalism
of-
at the cost of luxury. At the cost of like you'll be spending luxury money, but you're getting minimalism.
Yeah, you're living in a fucking art gallery.
Yeah.
Like, why
but
the f-
like not even
but
with the
there's no-
art, like an
there's no art.
empty art gallery.
Yeah, you're living in a gap.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck
You get
is
to live
this?
in a
So we're going to end on a really fun topic. So redrawing lines of connection, strengthening social cohesion through UNESCO Art Lab
What does
in
that mean?
Ukraine. That's a great question. What does that mean? So war disrupts... Luna's
I'm a
lighting him up.
professional.
War disrupts not only lives and livelihoods, but also cultural ecosystems that sustain social bonds, identity,
people
and
are deserting
dialogue.
the fucking losing war in Ukraine, and it's some bullshit to like, hey,
No, I think what this is, which on the foundation of this, I would be like, oh, that makes sense because,
where is it?
well, in Ukraine.
That's why.
So artists, whenever a war happens, artists are usually in a really weird place because the only way to make money at that point, or not to make money, but to survive, would be to join the military in some sense if your whole country's at war, right? So artists lose their practice whenever war breaks out because no one's buying art. If we're at war, who the hell's going to spend extra money on art?
I am
you know?
going to spray paint Putin with body of donkey.
The
Well, that's good
oligarchs
art.
still buy art. What I want to is it all women, right? Are you seeing any men?
Well, in these pictures, it's all women, but I,
Because the men are getting stuffed in vans.
yeah, exactly. So, okay, so I want to read this last
Yeah.
one.
Wait,
Actually,
read
I'm
the
gonna
first one.
I'm gonna have you read the last one. I'll read the first one.
Read it, okay.
Responding to this need, UNESCO's Art Lab for Human Rights and Dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
anchored in the organization's social and human sciences
Mandate.
And its intercultural dialogue program supports locally grounded, rights-based cultural initiatives that use intercultural dialogue to strengthen social resilience in war and emergency settings.
Okay, so it's how can we somehow make this propaganda? The whole thing's falling apart, and they have no elections in Ukraine because they're at war, and so Zelensky kidnapped again. 48. I'm a little young now for the people. They're putting guys 60 on the front line.
Yeah.
So that's causing a problem. All this gibberish, okay? The mandate part's the important part, the social and human sciences mandate. So that is some whatever oligarch or BlackRock or whoever the fuck has an interest in there. They're just funneling money through this stupid thing. There's another girl.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you read this where it starts at UNESCO right here?
Within this broader framework and in cooperation with cultural platform, Zakarpattia, UNESCO's a big giveaway, is implementing the Art Lab in Ukraine as a context-specific application of a global approach. So this is all bad. Mm-hmm. The initiative supports cultural actors working in, this is like USAID shit, in conflict-affected environments to use art as a bridge for dialogue, inclusion, and community recovery, while reinforcing cultural governance mechanisms. Yeah, what I said first, I'm right. Grounded in human rights and lived reality. So that's all nonsense.
What in the money laundering did you just say, Kurt?
I know. What the fuck does that even
What
mean?
in the word salad money laundering did you just say?
Doesn't make any fucking
You can
sense.
cut off the last part of the word salad money laundering. Community recovery and reinforcing cultural governance mechanisms. That's a big one right there.
Yeah.
And it's specific, context-specific application of a global approach. So right there, that's New World Order talk, and that is the WEF globalists and all the EU and Five Eyes. That's
so they're hiding behind the idea that you're like, okay, artists are out of work and they're losing members of their community and their family, so we have to give money to these people so they can stay afloat through this time, which it's like,
they're laundering money for something is all they're doing.
That's understandable, but that's not what's happening. What's happening, and you can tell by the way this is written, is money laundering. So they're taking dollars from Europe and the US, most likely, but probably from all over the place, and they're funneling it through UNESCO and into other people.
That's what UNESCO's for. Wow, that's really something. So there's just more money being stolen for the Ukraine thing.
So wait, you're telling me there's a protected class that steals that happens all over the world?
Well, not here, but in some countries.
Oh yeah,
it would never happen here.
No.
Well, not I see. Protected is a bad way to put it. Just they're above you and they're a different race than you. They're demigods, frankly, Olympians.
Really?
You've looked at mythology?
Yeah.
What did Zeus do with your kids? It wasn't cool. But he's a god and you're not.
And that's the note we're going to end on for...
He turned into a goose and give you a good rogering, and they make paintings of it, and you got stricken for showing it.
And that's the way we're going to end this episode of Bad News number 7. What else do I want to say? I want to say thank you to the patrons. I can't pull it up because I'm on Kurt's computer. What else? What do you guys need to plug anything?
Guys, check out my podcast with Kurt. We had an episode with Kurt, Radio Ridley Radio on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere it's
It's
available.
one of the greatest episodes of that podcast.
Yes, it was. Actually, it is the greatest episode of that podcast.
Oh my God.
Statistically, it is the greatest.
Check
episode.
me out on Mike Ridley's podcast.
You unplug Derp?
Yeah, Derp with Kurt. Whenever this comes out a month from now, you will know.
You'll know. That's why I'm like, don't plug shows. There's no
This is
point.
my show.
Yeah, Derp with Kurt. And then make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the Bad Art Show on YouTube, because a lot of you guys watch it and don't subscribe, and it is hurting my ability to make this show. So subscribe. That would be great.
I'm pulling the plug on it if you don't subscribe, and I let it know. That's Kurt and Techfeld talking. So I'm the tech billionaire behind this.
He is the tech billionaire behind this. So Memento
Why am I on it?
Mori.
Because I'm a tech billionaire behind this very podcast.
Yeah, if you subscribe, you don't have to type it into the search bar. It'll just be fed to you.
That's a good point.
Like literally, guys,
It'll
you don't
pop
understand.
up for you.
It's so important that you subscribe.
Yeah.
Please.
So Memento Mori, guys, thank you.
That's what we put on
Find
the
us all on
bombs.
social media and all that good stuff.
We write that on all the bombs we drop on kids
all the
over at the drone factory.
all the Zoomer soldiers writing "What's up, chat" on the side of bombs.
We write Memento Mori and "What's
Yep.
up, chat?" We have Memento Mori, and then they blow up,
Yeah.
and they're like, "We know."
And also a spray painted skibbity toilet on the side of
Yeah.
artillery.
Like and subscribe.
Oh my God! Can you imagine the
Bye.
troops going out to Venezuela to Baby Shark,
Bye-bye.
gunning them down?
Bye. Okay.